These are the 10 worst candies ever made, part 6. Number 10, cat butt gum. What's the worst candy you've ever seen? No matter how bad you think it is, this candy definitely tops it. Let's take a look at this candy. It's called cat butt gum, and it's definitely one of the worst candies we've seen in a while. Made by Blue Q, this oddly advertised gum is actually very tasty based on online reviews. Even though this gum comes in peppermint candy, most parents wouldn't get this for their kids. I mean, nobody wants to have the butt of a cat in their mouth. Would you try this if you had the chance? Number 9, gummy flesh fries. Gummies are great, right? Nothing beats having that taste of goodness in your mouth. But one look at these gummy flesh fries and you'd never want to try a gummy. This candy is shaped like the finger of a human being. Can you believe that? Even though this candy is considered to be a Halloween candy, I'm sure nobody would want to bite out of this, even on our favorite spooky holiday. Take a closer look. It looks like the fingers are even covered in blood. This candy just takes things a little too far. And why is it placed in a box meant for French fries? Number 8, Choco-Caca. This candy is just outrightly disgusting. Not only does it contain chocolate that looks like poo, it is also wrapped in a real diaper. Come on! Why would anyone wrap a candy with the stuff used for little kids' butts? Makes me want to puke just thinking about it. But it gets even worse. The instruction on this candy says to microwave the candy if you want it soft and gooey. Okay, that's it. This is one candy I'm never going to try. How about you try it and tell me what you think? If you think these were weird, things are about to get worse. Keep watching to see what's next. Number 7, white chocolate maggots. Ugh, it's another disgusting one. The white chocolate maggot candy is rich, creamy, and kinda delicious. But why did the manufacturers decide to make this candy disgusting? To make matters worse, the candy is actually worse for you than real-life maggots. A single maggot carries around 20% of the average recommended calcium at a whopping 220 milligrams. The average human only needs about 1,000 per day. Even though they taste really great, you might have to close your eyes before you can enjoy a bite. Perhaps this might be a perfect Halloween candy, but I'm pretty sure everyone who sees this will be pretty much too disgusted to try this one. Number 6, Jane Tasty Tuna Tidbits. Tuna is a fish used in several kinds of delicacies around the world, but some things should not be mixed, and fish and candy is one of them. The Jane Tasty Tuna Tidbits have the worst set of ingredients you'd ever find in a candy. First, this candy actually contains tuna, giving it a weird fish-flavored taste. Most candies add flavoring to capture your favorite flavors, but this candy actually has real tuna in it. Then, the manufacturers of this candy try to cover up the fishy taste with an insane amount of sugar. So if you ever feel like eating fish mixed with sugar, then this candy is just right for you. But nobody ever eats that, which makes us wonder why this candy was even made in the first place. Number 5, candy scabs. Here's another candy that doesn't taste so bad, but it just looks awfully disgusting. When you injure yourself, it gets quite messy, right? This is because it's usually covered up in blood, and your skin looks kind of damaged. Now try to imagine yourself licking this wound. This would definitely be disgusting, right? Of course. Well, the manufacturers of this candy don't find that disgusting. This candy was made to look like a wound, and to enjoy it, you have to lick it. Why would anybody want to make this type of candy? Not only is it disgusting, it's also quite unhealthy. This candy will make kids think it's cool to lick their wounds, and this will only fill up our hospitals. So don't lick your wounds or this candy. Number 4, Uncle Ernie's Sour Black Cherry Candy. Powdered candy should be one of the best candies around, but this Uncle Ernie's Sour Black Cherry Candy is definitely not one of the best. This candy was designed to scare little kids, but it turned out to be nothing but a bad idea. The black cherry candy is made to look like a container holding the ashes of a dead person, and right on the container are the letters RIP. Even though this candy says RIP, abbreviation means really intense powder, we all know what it really means. RIP means rest in peace, something we say when people die. Considered also to be Halloween candy, I'm pretty sure nobody would buy this disturbing candy anytime soon. Starting now, things get even worse. Keep watching until the end. Number 3, polar bear. Bears are beautiful animals and we love them, right? But despite our love for them, would we ever grab their poop and stuff it in our mouth? Definitely not. In fact, the thought of that disgusts me. But despite how that sounds, the company that made this candy thought it'd be a good idea to make candies that look like the poop of a polar bear. This candy comes with a bear action figure, with his poop sitting right under him. To make things even worse, these words are written right on the pack of the candy, the Sub-Zero Poopin' Hero. Oh, come on. Why would anyone want to become a poopin' hero? What exactly about pooping is heroic? Would you try this candy despite how disgusting it is? Number 2, bubblegum hairballs. What's your favorite pet? A cat or a dog? If you're a cat lover, this candy might just ruin that for you. The makers of this bubblegum Hairy Balls candy thought it would be a great idea to make a bubblegum with hair placed all around it. But unfortunately, it turned out to be a really bad idea. Nobody wants to have tiny pieces of hair scattered around their mouth. And worse, tasting this candy might just make you stop watching cute cat videos on YouTube just because of how disgusting this cat candy is. Do you think this candy was made with the hair of real cats? That'd be even more disgusting. I'll be sure to never try this in the future. Number 1, Gorilla Boogers. This candy's quite an interesting one. It is made with an ingredient called gorilla boogers, which are usually dried black beans. These beans are common in Asia, where they're used for all kinds of meals. But despite how common this candy is, it's also known for its awful taste, which is similar to the taste of dirt on your tongue. This then raises the question, why would anyone make candies with this awfully tasting ingredient? I guess the makers wanted to have a candy that was different from everything we've ever tasted, but just as we expected. This candy tastes like a mixture of dirt and sugar, which isn't so great. Try this? Definitely not. Enjoyed the video? Now watch this one.